Welcome to the easy guide on how to install macOS on your desktop or laptop. This is a straightforward process that almost anyone can do. All you need is a flash drive, which you'll plug into the target computer. Let's walk through the three main steps, starting with creating the right bootloader for your computer. First, head to the Microsoft Store and install Python. Then, download a tool called OpenCore Simplify, which automatically creates the bootloader for your system. Go to the OpenCore Simplify main page, download the zip file, and extract it. Once you open the tool, a command window will appear. Follow these steps, skip the update, select Hardware Report, and enter the number 1. Then, export the hardware report by pressing E. This report checks the compatibility of your hardware components with macOS. The report looks good. Your processor, network, and hard drive are all compatible. Press Enter to continue. Next, select the operating system you want to install. They're numbered, so let's choose number 24. Enter 24 and press Enter. Now, select Build OpenCore EFI, which corresponds to number 6. Enter 6 and press Enter to download the necessary files. For sound, choose the recommended option. It's marked in green. Enter number 17 and press Enter. Once completed, a folder named EFI will be created. Copy this folder to your desktop for the next steps. Inside the EFI folder, you'll find 2 subfolders, Boot and OC. There's a common issue where the computer can't recognize the flash drive after installing macOS. To fix this, open a command window in OpenCore Simplify and select Discover Ports by entering the letter D. The ports highlighted in green are the ones connected, like your keyboard, mouse, and flash drive. Press B, then select Ports and build kex by pressing S followed by K to build the kex file. Once the file is created successfully, copy it to the kex folder inside the OC folder within the EFI folder. To ensure the flash drive is recognized, you'll need another kex file. Download the USB toolbox and copy it to the kex folder in the EFI folder. Now you have the 2 necessary kex folders. Next, set up the boot configuration file using a tool called OCAT. Win64. Run the tool, open the boot configuration file, and browse to the EFI folder. Then the OC folder, and select the config file. Start editing the configuration, go to the kernel section, browse to the flash drive identification files in the OC folder under kex, and select USB toolbox and UTB map. Ensure both folders are added, then save the changes. In some cases, if you get a black screen error when starting the installer, add boot parameters in the NVRAM section under boot args. Now, let's move on to the operating system installer. Open the OpenCore package. In the address bar, type cmd to open a command window in the current directory. Download the recommended installer version, copy the provided command, and paste it into the command window. The download should be quick. Once downloaded, locate the installer folder. To create a bootable installer, use a tool called Rufus. Select your flash drive. Format it as GPT with FAT32 and start the process. Once done, delete any unnecessary files from the flash drive. Copy the EFI folder from your desktop to the flash drive. Then copy the macOS installer from your computer to the flash drive. After this, your flash drive should contain two folders, EFI and the macOS installer. Now, let's use the bootable installer. Restart the target computer, access the BIOS, and set it to boot from the flash drive. Once it boots, select the installer, open Disk Utility, and format the hard drive. Choose Show All Devices, select your computer's hard drive, and erase it. Name the drive and set the format, and proceed with erasing. Next, install the operating system by clicking Continue. Here's white or black. Consider changing it. There's one final issue to address. If you remove the flash drive, the operating system may not boot. To fix this, copy the boot files from the flash drive to the computer using OCAT for Mac. Open System Settings, go to Privacy and Security, and select Open anyway. Entering your password to confirm. In OCAT, choose Mount ESP. Enter your password again. And browse to the operating system's boot folder. You'll notice the EFI folder is empty, which is why the computer can't boot without the flash drive. Copy the EFI folder from the flash drive to the computer. And that's it. You now have a computer with macOS installed.